this year's 2K TV Awards will be receiving. Prizes include a ton of 2K21 VC here. We're also throwing in some 2K22 VC to get you off to a good start. Of course, what good is VC without the game? A digital copy of NBA 2K22 is included in the prize package, plus a 2K21 My Team Dark Matter card of your choice and more. You've been...
And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At shooting, standing 6'5", number 1, Contavious Caldwell. At the other guard position, standing 6'3", number 17, Dennis Schroeder. At center, standing 6'10", number 2, Andre Drummond. At power forward, standing 6'10", number 3, Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 23, LeBron James. The head coach of Bill Howe.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Oladipo is out there with Robinson. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Now, here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
Nice to see LeBron have a straight line drive. Somebody fell asleep there.
Outside Butler. Pass to Ariza. And Oladipo now atop the key. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Floats it up for Davis. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
James, the pass to Schroeder. Six to shoot. Fires from the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Butler. And James pulls it down.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now Robinson after the missed 3 from Contavious Caldwell Pope. Fades and shoots. Robinson misses.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Passes to Adebayo. To the inside. Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Butler finds Oladipo. The pass to Adebayo. Can they get it? The rebound by Caldwell Pope for Los Angeles. They've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Kicks it out to James. Lakers working the ball around now. Drummond dishes to James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a point play chance for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We watch LeBron and we marvel at him, but how hard that LeBron James works at his craft and continues to push the bar for himself physically is one of the things that you have to appreciate the most.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
James against Butler. Oladipo outside. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Schroeder looking around. Second chance effort. Trying to get open is Davis. And that one's good. Drummond.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Heat trail by 11. Oladipo outside. Dishes to Butler. And they get it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2x the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And, Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the three, getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
Free throw, good Butler. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA fathers.
You know, I got the Montes as a kid. You're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. LeBron's son's ability he's possibly headed to the one day. You just, I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Now here's Drummond. Following them is Anthony Davis. Line with his three. And Butler with it, bringing it up for Miami. 9 game. Outside Robinson. It's Davis. 22 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offense.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during the game, 5 to play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
They get it again.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they have only so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly down there with the physical play.
Now he'll be look at bucket this one to a reason. Some ball here by the Heat. Shot against it. And here are the Lakers. Some momentum, a 15-2 run underway. Caldwell Pope pass to James. Over Oladipo. LeBron gets Davis. Schroeder outside. LeBron trying to free himself up. His three-pointers off the mark.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Butler. The Lakers with the rebound. The drive by LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Their play on both ends has been so weak if they contain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Oladipo for three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead 15 going in play. And it's been their rugged defense in the zone. Got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just to listen. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well, or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard. Just give it your all. You get results after that because you know you gave it 100%.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. And it's the Heat with the ball. After the basket by the Lakers, Butler finds Adebayo. Here's Hero. The kick outside to Butler. He on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
And as impressive as the numbers were for Jimmy Butler in the bubble, they don't begin to tell the whole story. He was hitting clutch shots for the Heat during that run in the postseason.
Here's Dragic following the bucket by the Lakers. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Butler.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
Now here's LeBron. 7 points in the game. Davis up top, pulls up, high post. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. You know, Greg, going back to Jimmy Butler, it felt like each series, big shots.
I mean, everything you want from your leader. The big shots, motivating others, setting an example with his play. Butler played as well as any leader in the postseason.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Point. Davis with it.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
Pass to Dedmon, to the paint. Here's Adebayo, and Davis sends it back. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of jump.
Slammed in by Davis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now a timeout call by Miami. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know
But,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Los Angeles making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Heat. And here's Dragic. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Dedmon. And Davis pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. And is Harrell missing? The Heat trail by 18. Here's Dragic. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now, opposing coaches telling their defenders be more physical with Dragic. That time he took advantage and doesn't mind getting knocked around a bit in there.
And Harrell shoots it in.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Hero passes to Dedmon. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Dragic finds Dedmon. There's the triple. No good from Dragic. Los Angeles leading by 18. Kuzma outside. Passes it to Harrell. Tries a block. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole. We all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. Shot clock at 2. And Davis can't get it to go. The Heat still by 18.
And drafted 13th out of Kentucky. Tyler Hero impressing right out of the gates that rookie season.
And I think this is very much the type of player that comes in with confidence, a skill level, and an IQ, and ultimately a guy who wants to compete.
No free throw drops for Butler.
You don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work. And there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that through the years.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Alex Caruso. Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. He's off on the second.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
And it's blocked.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy, wasn't letting that shot get off.
Here's Davis. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And Dragic has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Dragic has got 5.
You just can't leave Goran open from the 3 line. Beyond heading it flat.
Smash Schroeder. And there's the pass to Davis. That's the 3 fly. They get it back. Goes back up. He lays it in. Davis has got 8 here in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Oladipo taking his time here. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And some people have talked about KCP, how he's an all-defensive team candidate, getting a taste of it right there.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knockdown shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, and LeBron, now late in his career, still playing at a very high level, obviously. Kenny, when's the last time you saw a star LeBron's age be this good?
Whew, man, I don't know. Doug aged well, but he wasn't dominant. Jordan, obviously, he aged well, and he was not dominant at times. Not like this.
Huge physical beasts such as us, we slow down, but not the king, not LeBron. I think he needs to rest more often, but when he dials it up, I think he's 25 again.
Did you age well, Shaq?
No, not at all. Ernie, you look beautiful.
You're aging well, Ernie. Oh, my God. Wait,
That'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
But things went up in the second. The heel by scene. Here's who Bolstra is starting the second half with. They've got Trevor Ariza. Gibson is out there with Victor Oladipo. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
On the wing, James. Defended by Butler. Davis. And it's slammed in joined by Davis.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Outside Butler. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
I'm so sorry to tell you that it appears to be morning.
Ariza against Davis.
I believe it is the rotation of the earth that is to blame.
And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron exploiting the defense once again, knowing when to slash and gets himself to the rim.
Outside, pass to Butler. And they double up Butler. Deep two from Robinson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. 8 buckets to start.
Duncan Robinson. You wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Oh, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs side. Good NBA name.
Here is Robinson after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. With the, he's picked up by Drummond.
And they've got him not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding as well.
And throws it down.
And when he gets him into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the only way to prevent that alley-oop is keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Now here's Butler. He's got 14.
Yeah, they've only missed one. Their 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks rhythm.
Here's 5th point. Drummond finds Davis. LeBron with basket is good. He'll chance for one more at the line.
The defense not putting up any fight. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Wesley Matthews checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Schroeder. And Miami with a change here, too. Kendrick Nunn is checked in for Victor Oladipo. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having. Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Matthews against Robinson. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The feed to Davis. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Caruso. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And physically, there's no doubt in the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you need up.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. None with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He gets that one.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And here's he'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. He dishes it to Davis. Matthews, no one around him. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Matthews has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, the big man, the Brown, finding a teammate and does a great job of being somebody that's uncovered.
Nunn kicks to Butler. Six on the shot clock. Rebound the Lakers. He's got his 4th down with that last one here tonight. Feed Feeds it to Matthews. Lays it up and in. A nice reverse. Matthews got 5 points now in the quarter.
What vision by LeBron. Always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
Here's Nunn. Floated.
That's all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about switching the defense a bit like they did in the first half.
Now here's James. He's got 12. And stolen by Butler. We've got 33 seconds left in the quarter.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They could anything in that first break.
Now here's LeBron. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Outside for Robinson. He lobs it up.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to alley-oop dunk. Here's James. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Teamed up.
And son James making things happen for Los Angeles. Even with 9 points in the quarter, he is having all sorts of problems with them. And we've all NBA out on 2K board coming your way after this break. And 1 quarter to go. This point has not been an evenly contest. Lake leading by LeBron Davis, the incredible work there. Then there's Harold. It's Matthews, and it's Caruso in at the point. That's the Lake. Oh, that was huge.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Here's Dragic. To the middle. Wants to get it to a ring does. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Shots 5 on the clock. Dragic with the line with the Heat. Another 3.
Really nice to see Dragic explore that aspect of the game. The catch and shake is simply deadly.
LeBron against Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. LeBron James at the line for 2. Free throw good, James. And some changes here for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope checked in Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Good. He hits both free throws. The Heat trail by 19. Pass to Hero. Now Ariza. On deep. And the Heat, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little more space and ball movement to get guys open at the time.
Trying to get open is Davis. And it's Harrell missing. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 16. And it's good, 2 points. Dragic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a big boy play from your point guard there to absorb the hit and still get the shot to go.
Schroeder dishes to James. For 9, looking extremely accurate. Right, guys, he cannot miss.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. You can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint. You just keep going.
React to get in to shot.
The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo check. Los Angeles by James looking at off target.
And even with that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Much more handed as a ball handler. Oladipo moves there.
James, the shrew. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone. So loads it up for Davis. Deflects pass and stolen by Ariza. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one. From 13. And it's Davis with the jam.
To look at the frame of AD when he came into the league as opposed to it is now, he's so much more tough and more physical and doesn't mind the contact.
Here's Oladipo. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Schroeder. Some solid defense from Butler.
He rushed that one a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get. They weren't.
Now Schroeder. Out the basket. James out of Adebayo. Foul called on Bam Adebayo. And that'll be his from Robinson's checked in for Goran Dragic. And here is Los Angeles now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Clock at 6. And they double up James. Here's Drummond. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. He'll go to the line for 2.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
2 shots. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat trail by 15. Outside, but Robinson against Schroeder. Now, here is Robinson. Butler from outside. Miami no good on that time either.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Anthony Davis.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seeing every guy.
They maintain focus all night.
The whole thing is they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page. Contribution across the board.
You see offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Schroeder up top. Reasoning. Schroeder kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Back to Caldwell Pope. Great yard. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Making every effort to put this game nice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in the ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Butler, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball to the Lakers. LeBron James on the wing, defended by Butler. James against Butler. LeBron James on the wing. Outside for Davis. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see them and
catch up with Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. Much of a game like this one.
Matchup is individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Dave. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
He thought the money make you happy, it don't make you different. I started to see that myself when I got a couple million. Bro, I seen much real outside there. I told my brother had some patience in your day.
You've been the real stars of our show all year long. So here are the winners of our 2K TV Awards for 2K21. Starting with Beach Champion. You partied hard, built rep, and dominated at the 2K Beach this year. So our 2K Beach Champion is Ocelia.
First of all, I just want to.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. backs. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Atlanta Hawks are a team trying to rise. With Trae Young shooting from the logo and setting the table, and John Collins banging on people's heads. Collins said, we're going to have the best whole chemistry league for years to come. See about this, but they are very promising.
They're on to watch. Dave, thanks. I'll come tonight, could down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical, but also stretch right to the victor.
Let's check out the lineup. And a no forward slot. It's Boucher in at the spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, under with Collins at the 4. Yep, they're down. And it's Capella at the 5. Down low. Young pass. And here's Collins. Young from outside. And it's rebound. Now the Raptors moving it up. Siakam's running. A 3-ball. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Siakam.
Kyle Lowry can do it all. He is an outstanding passer. But when necessary, as it was right here, knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Inside, Capella, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not who you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Count that one. Lowry's got 5 now.
Well, small frame, but big heart. How about Kyle Lowry's toughness on the finish through contact?
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young from outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. There's Murray and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think now that he's become a perennial all-star, it's easy to forget. It wasn't until his 9th year in the league that Kyle Lowry made his first all-star game.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. And Kyle drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
They need a bucket in a big way here to gain some confidence.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich from outside the arc. Rebound by Kyle Lowry.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And Capella saved
quick with the intimidation.
A nice shot by Young. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Lowry looking around. There's the pass to Van Vliet. And the three ball is good.
When Kyle Lowry is aggressive as a playmaker, his team goes to a different level.
Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. The three drains the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Van Vliet. Boucher with the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a three. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will go the other way. Hunter, the pass to Young. No, that would have tied it. Raptors leading by 3. Now, Anunoby. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the score. Lead against Bogdanovich. Lead to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong.
Passes it to Young. Up top, Capella. Boucher defending. Young's shot is good.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Down low. Shots good by Boucher.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Yes. Bogdanovich against Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. Back to Van Vliet. Fires the three. Sinks the triple. Van Vliet's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Toronto.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
And Young kicks to Collins. It's Young on the wing, while recovering. To the middle. Here's Capella. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Capella's got 6 points.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Siakam looking around. And the shot goes in.
This guy's got incredible all-around skill set. Pascal Siakam from the paint. Yes, sir.
Lowry against Young. It's up a three. Hits it from three-point range. He has 7.
This is what the crowd comes to see. Young has that it factor.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Raptors lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his thoughts, reminiscing about his championship year with Kawhi Leonard.
There's always a team, and I think we don't look at one player and then say he's going to save us. You know, we got to save each other. We got to play for each other.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that range game?
Young and Herter make up the back. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Lowry. 7 points in the game. Pass to Trent for the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one we'd like to have back.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. Try to focus my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. That one drops. He ties it up. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Lowry. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
You know this, a guy at Lowry's size has simply got to be able to make the floater. That's a big-time delivery.
Outside Collins. The dish to Young. To the inside. Capella. Birch grabs the board. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second. Siakam, good. Siakam's got 6.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, Young, sir.
Young against Siakam. And Young, here we go. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Good, a triple. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Lowry, and Capella sends it back. Outside Bogdanovich. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. And for you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Trent. With nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
OG Anunoby has put in such work on his perimeter game. And boy, that point being more and more dependable.
Capella finds Young. Get a drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Here's Siakam, and there it is. 8 points.
Wow, with a beautiful display of focus. What a job by Pascal Siakam through contact.
Now, here is Young. 11 points in the game. Here's Herter. The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. He hits both from the strike. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the quarter of play. To the left side wing. And there's the pass to Trent. Top of the key, Siakam. They double team Siakam. Lowry from outside. And a Toronto triple.
Just the see pass at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
So it's Atlanta now, following Kyle Lowry's 3. Here's Herter, covered by Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Herter passes to Capella, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half? Mold one.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Bogdanovich. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Herter. Chris Boucher is checked in for Toronto. Young Lowry. And it's Van Vliet, top of the key. He's up, banks it in. Van Vliet's got 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the paint, Gallinari. Paxson coming off the assist from Young.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from his side.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto Raptors. Inside. In the corner, it's Boucher. Tries yet again. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Boucher's got his second bucket. The Hawks trail by 4. Passes to Capella. Now, here's Gallinari. Boucher defending. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Birch kicks to Lowe. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9. Hawks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Up, now recovering. Here's Capella, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, in this quarter, they had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first.
The defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
So he makes 1 of 2. That's the second one misses. Raptors leading by 3. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Under 6.
What's up? Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Best to Snell. Back to Young. Shoots the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Toronto Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.